So who would win in a fight? Mikasa or Annie? What's up guys, Ace here, back with another review of Attack on Titan. This time we got episode 7 for season 2, which is called Close Combat. And it was close combat, guys, because we got finally Reiner Armor Titan versus Eren Titan form battling it out in Titan form. This is the battle we wanted to see after last week. And as the fight starts, we already see that Eren can barely punch freaking Reiner with this freaking hard Titan skin. So already it's going to be a tough battle. But one of my favorite moments when the battle already starts out is when Reiner punches him and Eren is like going back in his head and he's like, dude, I'm gonna take you out, man. I'm gonna crush you. And he's giving this whole monologue inside his head. And as this is happening, we see him like charging up and getting up and standing up to face him off. The music is building up as this heroic music. And then he's like, I'm gonna get you, Reiner. And then Reiner just punches him and knocks him out in one shot. But eventually it leads to a flashback that Eren has, remembering when he had close quarter combats with Annie when he was training in the Cadet Corps. And Annie knew martial arts really well, and she would explain to Eren that there are certain moves and there are certain ways to battle a bigger opponent and a stronger opponent. And she tells, Eren, this is how you fight. And he's remembering this moment, and as he's remembering this moment, he sees this, potential battle between Mikasa and Annie, which we don't get a response to, but I thought it was kind of funny to see everyone's like, yo, Mikasa's gonna fight Annie, who's gonna win, this is crazy, because those are like the two best fighters in the freaking Cadet Corps. But as he's remembering this, we see him come back and use those Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu moves against Reiner, and use those, locks and pulls and chokes against Reiner in order to like break his armor skin, which to me was insane, because as he was pulling his arm and pulling him in a choke and pulling him in an arm bar, he was like breaking his arm, and he eventually broke his arm off. And that to me was just nuts, because this guy seems unbeatable, but Eren is kind of beating him in a fight, which to me was awesome. As all this is happening, we see the rest of the Survey Corps with Hanjis, and they're trying to figure out a way to take down the Colossal Titan. And there's this great scene where everyone kind of just comes up to the Colossal Titan and they're like, he's slow, we can take him out. But he unleashes this crazy amount of super hot steam, which doesn't allow anyone to get near to him. But before that, we even saw him grab Amir and someone else and put it in his mouth as like a way to safeguard them. Everyone thinks he ate him, but I think he's just guarding them. So that implies that there is someone else who potentially has a Titan form, because Reiner and Bertolt's mission is to get all the Titan shifters. So it's Amir and someone else who is a potential Titan shifter. Who that is, I don't know. I'm not a manga reader, so please don't spoil it for me. But I don't know. I don't know if I saw Sasha. I haven't rewatched the episode, but maybe it's Sasha. I don't know. But yeah, that implies that there is another Titan out there, which to me is awesome. But now let's go back to the Reiner fight. So as Eren and Reiner are fighting, and Eren starts winning this fight, Mikasa comes in, and Mikasa and Armin come in, and they're like, hey dude, Reiner wants to get you. You gotta take off. And eventually he does listen. And then there's this awesome freaking moment in the episode where Hanjis lands on Reiner's shoulder like a little parrot and is like, hey Eren, this is what you gotta do. You gotta take out his legs, because we want to peace out and he's always gonna be running after us, so just take out his legs. And Reiner just gives her a nod like, I got it, Hanjis, thank you. And she just like freaks out. She's like, oh my god, I just gave a command to Eren in Titan form and he listened to me. This is so freaking cool. And then she just pieces out. I thought that was like a cool moment that Hanji's had, because she's great. I love Hanji's. Finally, Eren pulls freaking Reiner in a choke as he's like giving him a tackle, because he pulls him in a choke. And as he pulls him in a choke, Mikasa goes for the back of his legs. Everyone is cheering Eren on. And it's this awesome moment, because he's just pulling on Reiner. It's this battle of strength. And Reiner starts to lose and his back starts to crack. And I'm freaking out, because I'm like, Reiner's freaking super strong. Everyone knows this. He's like the strongest guy in the Cadet Corps. And Eren is kind of winning this choking battle. He can't get out of this choke. This is the power of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is me being a martial arts fan. But yes, the power of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Anyways, he's freaking pulling him in the choke, and it looks like, he's gonna freaking win. And Reiner is, dragging his body across, trying to make it across the, closer and closer to another side, but, what's the point of that? And then eventually he lets out a scream, and Hanji's just like, oh yeah, remember Ani would let out that scream, and a bunch of Titans would come, so everyone get ready for Titans to come. No Titans came, so everyone's like, there's no Titans coming, he's just getting desperate. No Titans came, but Bertold heard that scream, and he let his gigantic colossal Titan form, which is at the top of the wall, and they're at the bottom of the wall, and he just starts to topple on over, ready to smash on Eren and on Reiner, and we get a cut. We get the craziest freaking cut I've ever seen. That's just this title card that says, to be continued. And I freaked out. I was like, you guys suck so bad, you can't just cut there. Ugh, these guys are killing us, man. These Attack on Titan guys are killing us. But yeah, we get the craziest to be continued freaking flash card we've ever had, and it's super quick. But there's so much cool action in this. There's so much cool callbacks and flashbacks. The episode started with an amazing heartfelt moment that Reiner kind of first met Eren when they were kind of having this connection moment. And Eren has this, monologue of how much he looked up to Reiner and how much he thought he was a cool guy and, always had a good head on his shoulders, which he kind of did. Man, it hurts. It still hurts seeing, Reiner and Bertold be the bad guys now. So, because to me, again, I liked Reiner. Reiner to me was the cool stand-up guy. And it turns out he's not. He's kind of like the worst person in all of human history because he killed all those people. Alright guys, let me know what you guys thought of the fight, and let me know who would win in a fight, Annie or Mikasa, in non-Titan form fight, just an actual hand-to-hand fight. I'm sure we're going to get the answer to that next week, but either way, let's just speculate for fun. And let me know anything else you guys want to know of Attack on Titan. We're going to be here talking about it all the time on this channel, so make sure and subscribe. And Ace is going to peace out and probably watch this episode again. Peace out, guys.